Lynette Oxley here for Tac Shack Tactical TV. We're back in the office this week. Next week we'll be out of the office again. But welcome to all of our watchers, or viewers.
Yeah,
that's
indeed.
the right word. Hi, Paul.
Hello, Lynette. Thank you. Yeah, last week was a hell of a thing. Eh? It was quite exciting, including having people wandering through the live show
And doggies.
and dogs arriving unexpectedly. Not our dogs this time. So yeah, it was. It's been a hell of a week since then, I must tell you.
Yeah.
I'm delighted to be able to tell everybody out there in GOSA land, as I posted on the Facebook group, the application was withdrawn yesterday morning. They would have had to give a comprehensive responding affidavit today in the main matter, and that was withdrawn yesterday morning.
Oh.
I can reveal that I have been speaking to one of the applicants, and we seem to be agreeing on a lot of things. I don't want to say anything more than that. It was an unfortunate, I don't know what to call it, but there's going to be no. We're not going to on the Facebook group or in public or in the press indulging in that well-worn bayoneting of the wounded thing. It's over. We need to now rebuild.
We've already got 2 new good directors on board.
We've got new directors on board. We've got more directors coming on board. A lot of the old EXCO members and old directors are coming back. We realize now that we need a bigger board where we can assign responsibilities. It was all very good and well having a small, light, maneuverable board, but it caused or didn't cause a problem. But when we had a problem, it was a crisis. So that we're fixing. Yeah, in actual fact, there wasn't a problem inside the organization. So there wasn't much or anything to actually fix inside the organization. This should never have been in the public eye. It should never have been broadcast all over the place. We had no part in that. Yeah,
We could say it was a
it is what
hostile
it is.
takeover, but that was it.
It is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
it's this application is deader than disco. So we're very happy. It was the best possible solution. It's better than dragging us out for another 6 months or 8 months before it would end up in court, and a lot more damage gets done. The organization suffers. As it is, the organization has carried on magnificently, I must say. My staff make me proud. Nothing shows that better than the event last week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Kragdag, where they put in a full effort. Saturday, a bunch of volunteers arrived to help us. We spoke to thousands of people. It was all good. So sorry. Before we get too far, I'm looking at you over the tops of what we're supposed to. One of the things I should have introduced the show with, and that is GOSA coffee. We've got. It seems like we've returned to winter, so we've organised a whole bunch of new coffee for our members and for anybody wanting it. We have the GOSA Everyday Coffee. It's a very, very, very nice roasted coffee beans. And then there's the Girls on Fire, Beans on Fire. And of course we've got the GOSA
Mugs.
coffee mugs and
Well, cheers.
GOSA coffee.
Yeah.
First class. Anyway, so yeah, guys, get on to events at gosa.co.za, order your coffee cups. We got the roastery is actually just around the corner from us, whereas before we were getting beans in from Port Elizabeth and we were paying 20 Rand a bag for transport to get them up from Port Elizabeth. Now they're just around the corner. And the stuff is really, really good. Really good. Anyway, so that's a word from our sponsors. The
7th.
The other court case, the more important court case, okay, is our outing in the South Gauteng High Court on the 7th of September. And that is that old thing coming back again. We had to re-enroll it in court because we were kicked off the court roll because the learned judge who picked the case up said, oh, but the law has changed, when in fact the law hadn't changed. They were referring to stuff that they'd seen in the news about the new act or the new bill, and they'd assumed wrongly that that was already in play. So we had to re-enroll the case because you can't fight with a judge on the bench because they know everything and they're in control of the world. So we had to withdraw that app and re-enroll it. And wouldn't you know, so what we're asking the court, it's very simple. Then nowhere in the act or in the regulations does it explain what a license actually is.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't. It just talks about a license must be granted. You must have a license to carry a firearm. It doesn't say what a license is. So in some cases, just for the people that need catching up. So in some cases, guys, so if you lose your license card, it doesn't make you unlicensed. It means you've lost your license card. So you go to the police and you ask for a reprint of your license and you pay for it, you get a receipt for it, and you're good to carry your firearm because you're still licensed. So plainly it's not the card that's the license. It can't be.
Yeah.
It must be some form. You now carry a receipt saying you've applied for a reprint of your card. So it must be some form of evidence that you have a license. But the license, the only real license, can only be the notation on the computer system that you've been approved, that your license has been approved. It's the only logical explanation. So we now want the court to declare that. We want the court to now tell us it is the license on the system, on the computer system. The notation on the computer system is your license.
So that
Then any form of evidence,
so printouts.
a printout, a letter, a new printout with a logo on it, like they do now with the other competencies. Anything should be sufficient proof that a license exists on the computer system. When the police stop you in a roadblock and they suspect that your license might be forged, they get onto their control room, they give your ID number and they give the serial number of the firearm, and immediately the control room comes back and says to them, no, it's a license. It's licensed to that person. So they don't need the damned card. The cards are in any case as easy to replicate as a letterhead these days. So it actually makes no damn difference. All you need is you need to have proof, some form of evidence that a license is registered in your name, and that can be a printout, it can be whatever. We now need the court to declare that. So you would think that would be a
simple thing.
A benefit to everybody, including the police, for heaven's sakes. It would alleviate the card printing backlog.
Which is ridiculous.
You would think that would be something which the police would welcome, to tell them what they're actually dealing with.
I don't know why they're opposing the case.
They're opposing it. The police are going to oppose the granting of a declaratory order. Why? Why would the police be interested in opposing a declaratory? It just doesn't make any kind of sense at all, unless it's just their way of stringing us along. In any case, that case is now coming up on the 7th of September. So we're in 2 weeks' time.
South Gauteng High Court.
South Gauteng High Court. In approximately 2 weeks' time, we'll be taking that case to the South Gauteng High Court. Guys, please support us.
Yeah.
Please hold your thumbs. This is a big one. I know some of the bigger gun shops are sitting on thousands and thousands of firearms. These licenses have been approved, but the guys haven't got their cards yet. They would love to move those guns off the premises.
And those people would love to have them.
And those people, a lot of people are getting charged storage fees on those guns. They would love to get rid of those guns. They would love to have those guns out of their storerooms, in the hands of people where there's less risk, where those people actually have their own property in their own hands.
That's their property.
So we need this thing to go through. It's a big thing, and we think we've got a very good chance, because all we're asking the court to do is declare what logically the license must be the notation on the computer system. It's the only thing that makes sense. In any case, but the police are opposing it. So that's that. So one good victory, legal victory, was the withdrawal of the application by the renegade directors. It was completely unnecessary. It was a waste of time and money. And what I need to also tell you people, it was a waste of not GOSA's money, it was a waste of my money. Because I appointed my own attorneys. I didn't want to put the pressure on GOSA. So I appointed my own attorneys and my own advocates, and
none of the allegations were true.
And none of the allegations, or it fell flat as a pancake. And the other party withdrew and offered to pay our costs. So that's where we are with that.
You want to go and look at the answering affidavit?
Answering affidavit is on the GOSA Facebook group. You're more than welcome to read through it. Tell me what you think.
That's about it.
Okay. Anyway, so that's that done. That's one thing's completely out the way. This other application for declarator is going in on the 7th of September. We've got wonderful coffee and on offer here. Please get in touch with Hannes. And what would you like to talk about?
I will just say, if you have not become a member yet of GOSA, please support us. We obviously still need to go on. Please just continue supporting GOSA. So 2 ladies events coming up. It's Girls on it's a Women's Month. The first one is we've been asked a lot for Pretoria. So SKIETBAAN has approached us. We've got an event on the 26th, which is next Friday. We will probably do the show from there as well. $550. It includes starting at around 8 o'clock, ending at about 2 o'clock. We go through, I've got about 6 to 8 really good lady instructors that will be there for the day. We go through the legal aspects of owning firearms, concealed carry, the basics like stance, grip, trigger squeeze, breathing, etc. And then you're going to shoot 3 separate guns.
3 separate guns.
Yeah, from small Glock 43, then to a Glock 19 Gen 5, and then we're also going to shoot a Glock 17. So the ladies can feel that how the different size guns actually feel.
In the same caliber.
In the same caliber. Please support us. If you haven't booked, please go and book it. Ladies are giving their time up for free to come over there. Really appreciate if we can actually fill up that course. Then on the Saturday, so the 27th, it's again for Women's Month, organised by one of our Girls on Fire as well, Michelle Marks. An anti-bully campaign that is going to be done at Brandwag Hoerskoel, which is an airfield in Benoni.
There where you had your first camp party.
Yeah, something like that. All women are welcome to come and listen about bullying, and also there's a couple of guest speakers, including GOSA Girls on Fire. Please go and support the event. There's going to be some social workers. There will be people talking about what bullying is and how to actually deal with bullying. So I think it's going to be an awesome event. Thank you, Michelle, for organising that as well.
Absolutely.
Please go and support us at SKIETBAAN. If you haven't booked, please bring some friends. We'll have an awesome time and support the program at Brandwag as well. That's it from me.
Great. Guys, I don't have too much more to say. If there are any questions that have come in, I don't think there's any questions. Guys, have a great weekend. It's hopefully by Monday it'll be summer again.
Yes,
this weekend's going to be today's a bit cucked. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit better, but hopefully by Monday we're back to summer.
Yeah.
In the meantime, have something warm to drink.
Cheers. And have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys.